I'm David Mongeau, and Executive Director here at BIDS, and wanted to welcome everybody to today's TextXD. You'll be hearing in a couple minutes from the people that have put the effort into making this come off. I happen to be working on our annual report to our primary funders, the Moore and Sloan Foundations. And in the report, wanted to highlight what are some of the most impactful and we believe activities that we can build a lot of our future on. And the XDs are really one of the highlights of what we've come to do, both in text, image, and graph. And we have ideas for how to extend what you all will discuss here today into a broader program beyond the events and perhaps contributing to more collaborative research. So thank you for everybody for participating today. And I'm glad that you were able to come out to BIDS for this. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Chris Kennedy.
Thanks, David. We're learning about mic placement. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a small one. Testing. Okay, we got mic. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris. I want to welcome you to the 4th TextXD Symposium. I want to thank the Berkeley Institute for Data Science for hosting the event and being the home of TextXD, as well as our co-sponsors, the D Lab. So thanks, Claudia and Dave. Dave's in the back. Claudia's out of town, but coming today, I believe. Also want to thank the Baker Institute at UCSF. We have a really excellent set of UCSF speakers as well as attendees this year, which we're really excited about. So thank you, Angela and Sharat. And we also want to thank the School of Information for funding us this year. As well, I want to extend a special thanks to Stacy Dordan for all her help ensuring that this event has gone off without a hitch. Thank you, Stacy. We're super excited about the huge variety of talks we have today across departments, across fields, across institutions. In particular, our goal for this event is to try to generate collaborations across disciplines because we're often not attending the same conferences or reading the same journals, but most of us are analyzing text data or looking forward to analyzing text data. So we hope that based on our discussions today, meeting people, getting new ideas, that maybe we'll see a couple articles come out of this conference. And so I hope over the next couple of days you're able to meet different people. If you're an expert, talk with people that are just getting into text. If you haven't done text before, feel free to talk everyone up, learn a little bit, and get some ideas going. I also want to particularly encourage everyone to attend the afternoon collaboration sessions if you're able to. There's no assumption of any expertise or knowledge with text data, but by attending those, forming ad hoc groups, and working on a little data set, maybe doing topic modeling, maybe doing your first deep learning, basic analysis, we found that it can be the best way to meet people and to come up with new research ideas. And with that, I'll turn it over to Maryam, who has some more context on TextXD, and will give us a little more background, and then we'll switch over to our first talks. So thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I hope all of you guys are caffeinated well. So I want to tell you a little bit about TextXD, about its past, present, and future. So put a little bit everything in a context. And here are our 2000 organizing committee. I want to thank everybody. There's a great amount of work that goes through these kind of workshop. So please, as David mentioned and as Chris mentioned, we really like to hear your feedback for our future progress. So before that, let me tell you that, as David mentioned, so XD is just one of the branch of the BIDS XD group. So we have text analysis, we have image processing, and we have graph theory across domain. And if you have any question about any of these different symposium or workshop, you can contact either each one of us for these, and we'll get back to you. And you can also give us feedback directly. So this is an experiment that BIDS is running because we actually want to bring people who have different research interests, but they share the same similar challenges together so they can work. and produce more interesting results. A little bit about TextXD. So TextXD aims to foster a cross-disciplinary community of text analysis experts from the academia, research, and industry. We would aim to develop a shared understanding of each other's use of text analysis, theories, data, infrastructure, algorithm, and software. And we want to help each one of us to learn from one another in a very collaborative fashion. And the way we're actually wanting to achieve our goal is to create these annual symposium for you guys. So let's look at the evolution of TextXD. I think the first time we had it at fall 2016, and that only was one afternoon symposium, and then it got evolved to the spring 2017 for one-day symposium. I wasn't part of those two because I wasn't at BITS at that point, but we have plenty of people here who were there and they can tell you a little bit more about it. I was, however, here at fall 2017 for a 2.5-day symposium. And right now, this is where we are. So this is how we're doing it. We evolved to creating this symposium to have section for learning. That's why you had the tutorial, one whole day tutorial yesterday. And then we're going to learn a lot more today and tomorrow during the lectures and talks. And then we're going to spend the afternoon to create and discuss. So this is the format. And we're very happy to evolve if you think there are other ways to do this better. So now let's come to present. So who we are. If you look at the people around you, we have about 13 faculty. We have 29 staff scientists and researchers, 8 postdoc, and 26 PhD students. I just want to clarify the staff scientists and researcher. I pretty much put everybody who wasn't a faculty and PhD student and postdoc into that category. So those are represented from industry, from national labs. They're engineers, librarian, linguistics. So all of those kind of went together because this is more an academic setting. And also, if you want to know which department we're coming, you can see we have sociology, we have radiology, statistics, computer science, library, from Haas, business school, economics. So we have a lot of representation from all around different department, divisions, and lab. So please introduce yourself to each other and kind of tell what you do so we can foster the collaboration. In terms of organization, we have about 42% UC Berkeley representation here. We have other UCs, UCSF about 20%, UC Santa Barbara, UC Davis. We also have a national lab from Livermore and Berkeley National Lab. We have industries like Google, Amazon, so we have a very wide representation, or at least we're trying. So we also want to extend and go more. So if you have contacts, if you want people to be here, if you want to hear from them, let us know so we can invite them, so we can get them involved. Here what we asked during the form that we sent to you guys, what do you like to get out of this workshop? So a lot of it seems like you guys want to learn. There's a very huge group that they want to learn. They want to learn maybe methods, the tools, the best practices. People want to collaborate. So these are the things that you guys wanted to do. So we want to make sure we hit all of these targets. And hopefully by end of the 3 days workshop, you felt that you came here for what you wanted. So for future, so this is up to all of us. Again, as David and Chris mentioned, we as a community want to do this. So we really need your feedback. Please give us feedback, get involved. We love to make collaboration, to make things happen. This is why BIT's here. I mean, this is one of the core foundation of BITS, bringing people from cross-discipline that usually don't talk to each other under one roof and talk. This is important. And it happens, great things happen under this amazing roof. So please help us to be able to do better. In terms of logistics, so the location and restroom and access. So the back door, if you leave, you can leave, but you cannot come back. So you always have to go around and come from the front door. In terms of restroom, we have one on the right and one on the left. So if you follow those two blue stars, so if you go through this door, you go if you go through this door, you make a left and go. And then from that door, the bathroom is right in the corner. Then all of our stuff is on our website, TextXD.org, so please check our agenda. We have the talks in the morning, then we have the lunch here, and we have the collaborative session. All of the rooms are available, so if you get a group of people wanting to talk, grab one of the conference room and then start creating things. But check the website constantly. Also about the infrastructure, we have infrastructure for collaborative session, and I think Aaron, if you're making a group and you want to create something, grab Aaron and we have the environment set up for you. And you can make your work and then either carry it out or leave it there. We can discuss that, but Aaron is the point person to go. And yeah, if you want to go on a Twitter and talk about us, it's TextXD2018, hashtag. So let's get it started. I would like to invite our first speaker to come in front. Oh,